Good morning. My name is Paula, School Secretary. 大家早安，我是刘少斌，德光中学的秘书。我们非常幸运有这样一个机会，今天能够邀请到台湾的邦交国圣文森这个国家的大使到台南来，然后进入我们的学校的有个渊源。本来我们有个更大型的活动，预备是120个人到150个人入校，但因为疫情的关系，我们必须要把很多东西做改编，所以今天有一个小型的温暖的一个座谈会。那大使还是会跟我们分享很多的内容。Well, we are very pleased to have Miss Andrea Bowman here. We meant to have a big event within more than 100 people to welcome and to have her speech here, to know more about her country. But owing to the pandemic, we have to have this kind of meeting. So today, the main character will be students and Miss Andrea Bowman. She will share us more about her country. 所以我们今天有机会可以来更进一步的了解有关于加勒比海的风情。那大使会为我们带来很多他的国家的说明哦。好，那我想首先呢，我们就先请我介绍一下今天的贵宾。Now I'm going to introduce today's special guest. First of all, we met our principal, the bishop, Mr. Lin. 刚才林主教有来，那现在呢，再来介绍的是我们的家长会会长黄英文先生。This is our President of Parents Association, Mr. 黄英文，谢谢会长，谢谢支持我们学校这样的活动哦。那接下来我们介绍的是有关于文教基金会有3位代表。那首先我们介绍林丽美执行长，谢谢。This is okay. Let's welcome Miss Grace Lin. She's the CEO of the Guam Culture and Education Association Foundation, and other representative. 那如兰妈妈，对，如兰董事，对，德心，谢谢各位 representative from the foundation. And of course, today 我们今天的主人是我们学校嘛，对不对？所以我会讲中文和英文。那大家是不是也给校长一个掌声？都那样。谢谢。还有副校长，刘朝元 Vice Principal. And here we have the Learning Resources Center Director Naomi Yang. 谢谢。介绍一下我们未来的新任的秘书子莹老师，谢谢。然后she will be the new secretary from next semester on. Okay, and here, today we have a lot of student ambassadors. They're mainly from 3 international student clubs. First of all, Zonta, 从他的学生站起来。Okay. They're from Zonta, the president and vice president. And we have students from DGMUN, the Grandmother United Nations Club. Yes, thank you. Today they prepared a short PPT to show you about their ideas. And also we have our student association president, He Qi-en. She's the representative of students and other students from other classes. 那现在呢，我们就先请校长讲一点话，谢谢。Now we have principal to say some words.
首先欢迎就是大使到我们学校来那也谢谢我们的会长还有我们的执行长，还有我们就是与会的学生代表，大家早安。早。昨天晚上我跟秘书到文化就是到那个外交协会的一个会场去听我们大使的演讲那大使的主题就是形象与影响。
Yesterday we joined your speech in the Jingling Silk Hotel and you share your speech. The topic is image and impact. That's right.
那很感动的就是大使分享了就是2020年就是 圣文森如何加入联合国，那他们从上到下，从下到上，全国一起总动员。
Yesterday, through the speech of Andrea Bowman, the ambassador, we know your country, everyone in your country, you work together to make the event come true, your idea come true. It's really touching.
他同时呢，也鼓励我们台湾，如何团结，如何就是借由国际的力量，以小博大，不要让别人忽视我们。
Also, we learn how Taiwan can do to work together, and we can learn from you to be in the future, in the near future, to be a member in UN.
好，那同样的，我们也今天有这个机会，我们今天主要是以学生为我们整个座谈会的一个主体。那我们也勉励，就是青少年时代的孩子真的是无限可能，所以我们怎么样发挥自己的影响力，然后建立自己的形象。
So today we have many student ambassadors to have the exchange with ambassador. You are the main character. So we hope you learn from this and you're going to be shine and different in the future. Okay?
那大使，我们这些学生不只是英文好，他们都是对自己非常的要求，追求完美，然后也希望有好的表现，在他们日后的学习跟日后的人生，我们也期待这些学生能够发挥自己正向的影响力。
Let us introduce that all these students are very extremely excellent. They are very confident and they're all study very hard, and everyone of them, they know what are they going to be in the future. So they're going to be different in the future, especially after today's speech.
那我们也借由今天这样的一个专题演讲，我们的大使即将介绍他的国家圣文森，让我们都清楚也认识了解。当然，希望以后有机会，我们也可以前往，就是去这个国家做一些旅行，了解他们的文化。
Our principal wish that after today's event, we hope that we can have a link with your country. In the future, we might visit your country and know more about our scholar system, etc.
好，最后我代表学校所有的师生，再一次的欢迎大使来到我们学校，欢迎你。
大家拍手就好了，谢谢。Welcome very much. 那现在我们请校长赠送一个礼物给大使。Now principal would like to share her gift to you from our school. First of all, it's a little thank you for your coming, and this is something for memory.
好，先看一下。
来，1、2、3 ，OK。
Okay, it's
还有一个图要送给我们。等一下，他是会长。
okay. This is thank you very much.
This is a mug inside, a mug of St. Vincent and the Grenadines.
里面有个圣文森的杯子。
Oh, in our mug.
Wow, very colorful.
And then brochures
一个手册
and
明信片。
cards.
postcard to know more about your country.
Lots of things in there.
Thank you.
Thank you.
那我们还有一个礼物也要。
Ambassador, not yet. We have a very special gift. 这个我们中文叫做戒尺。然后this is well, I call it very traditional.
是，这上面有《弟子规》，
Yeah.
还有《论语》。
Yeah. On this.
What I see is a ruler.
Yeah, ruler. But actually, in Chinese we call it 戒尺. In the ancient time, teachers like to guide their students with it. And on this too, you can see. teaching guides.
怎么样孝顺父母啊？还有就是怎么样做好一个喜欢跟别人相处的，然后怎么照顾别人的人。
These words you can see here are some guidance of the teaching principles. How to be a
good teacher.
Good man, good student. He's good. That's right. So this is very manifold. They're different. 论语、弟子规 different. Yeah. You know Confucius? Yeah. He wrote this. Yeah. Yes. So this is manifold. It's not only a ruler. It's very cultural and. Thank you. Thank you. These are gifts from school. 来自学校的礼物。接下来我们欢迎王会长帮我们送一个礼物。And there's more. In Taiwan, we say 礼多人坏。And here you get this from our president. And this is a staff meant from the association. 这是一个家长会做的一个围巾，非常漂亮，所以家长会长来赠送，谢谢。然后等一下，我们上基金会有一个笔，晚一点。
那学生会呢？好，学生会先。
现在呢 ，let's invite our representative of students 何其恩 is going to share this sportive towel with you. Yeah. Made by Student Association.
Ambassador Bowman and principal and delegates and guests. I'm the student representative, Nikki Ho. And this is a gift from students. And thank you for coming.
Thank you very much for presenting this.
Yes. 丽梅姐。好。我们一起。好，是。Yeah, from our 德光 Cultural Education. 你来给他，对。Thank you. This is from the Guam Cultural Education Foundation. They provide another service at school to help students to be higher, to be better in many fields. Thank you.
再一张3 ，OK。
And that's good. Now, show time. 2 minutes later, you will start.
So, I will say good morning again.
Good morning.
This has been a wonderful, wonderful welcome, and I'm very, very pleased to be here. Principally, because I am a teacher. I have been a teacher for a very long time, since 1981.
Wow.
I have been a teacher for all that time, and I was a principal for 13 years, just before taking up my post here. At least 2 years before that, I had been a principal. Okay? Now, this morning, because I am a teacher, and particularly a teacher of English, I am going to mix my presentation of St. Vincent and the Grenadines to you with a bit of an English lesson. In that, I am going to read what I have on the various slides so that the meaning could be transmitted a bit more deeply. Okay? So let's go. Now, St. Vincent and the Grenadines, the Caribbean you are looking for. Okay? Now you notice right away that we have the contraction, you're, as opposed to you are. Now, that expression, the Caribbean you are looking for, is the official slogan of the Tourism Authority in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. So on all of our tourism brochures, everything that is made to promote St. Vincent and the Grenadines, you will see this expression, St. Vincent and the Grenadines, the Caribbean you are looking for. Okay? Now, I'm going to begin by asking a question. When you say the Caribbean you are looking for, who is looking for that Caribbean? Who is looking for the Caribbean? Who is the you? Anybody can answer. Who is the you? You're right, Richard. Let me hear you. Who is the you? The Caribbean you are looking for. Who is the you? Exactly. We meaning everybody. Everybody in the world is looking for this St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Right? Good. So here we go. Now, you recognize the flag of St. Vincent and the Grenadines, but we get closer to it just now. St. Vincent and the Grenadines has a typical Caribbean history, except that it was one of the last places to be settled by European colonizers owing to the resistance of the indigenous people who remained extremely proud of their land. Indeed, the period of African chattel slavery in SVG is an established abbreviation for St. Vincent and the Grenadines, lasted for fewer than 40 years as a result of the combined resistance of the indigenous people and the Africans. Now, the indigenous people of St. Vincent and the Grenadines had actually come from South America and Central America. Okay? They were called Arawaks and Caribs and Siboney. They were indigenous to South America and Latin America. These were our indigenous people. Now, as we say here, there was but I'll get to that a little later on. Let me just say something about this picture that I will talk about later on too. In this picture, we have Chatouillet. Chatouillet here, he is a national hero, the one national hero of St. Vincent and the Grenadines, and this is Chatouillet and his wives. He had a number of wives, but we will talk about that later on. Right? So this is presented as the first picture in my introduction of St. Vincent and the Grenadines, because remember, a country is made up first and foremost of its people. Okay? So this is why I've begun with the people of St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Now, do you have any questions about this on this first slide? Okay, you do know who were European colonizers. What does that mean? European colonizers.
Spanish.
With regard to St. Vincent and the Grenadines, the European colonizers were from England and France. Okay? We had English and French colonizers in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Okay. Now, the indigenous people have called St. Vincent Hairuna, meaning land of the blessed, which may still today be a fitting description for the wonderful tropical island, which is the biggest of our archipelago of islands, which comprise the nation of St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Today, the nation's leading brand of beer is called Hairun, and it comes from our original name by the indigenous people, Hairuna, land of the blessed. Now, what is an archipelago? What is an archipelago? We say here, description of the wonderful tropical island, which is the biggest of our archipelago of islands. What is an archipelago?
It means some islands